been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, and Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fists. And clearly I don't see myself upon that list. But she said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. I want something just like this. I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, the testaments they told, the moon and its eclipse, and Superman unrolls the suit before he lived. But I'm not the kind of person that it fits. She said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can miss. I want something just like this. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. Where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. was all yellow. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones turn into something beautiful. And you know I love you so. You know I love you so. Across for you. Oh, what a thing to do. 'Cause you were all yellow. I drew a line, I drew a line for you. Oh, what a thing to do. And it was all yellow. For you I bleed myself dry. It's true. Look how they shine for you. 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 Look how they shine. Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you. And all the things that you do. Expected the world, but it flew away from her reach. So she ran away in her sleep and dreamed of paradise, paradise. Every time she closed her eyes. to let me in. Shattered windows and the sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I'd become. And revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver plate, just a puppet on a lonely string. Oh, who would ever want to be king? I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name, never an honest word, but that was when I ruled the world. Hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name, never an honest word, but that was when I ruled the world. Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. Cause you're a sky full of stars. Cause you light up the park. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. Cause in the sky full of stars, I think I saw you. Cause you're a sky full of stars. I wanna die in your arms. Cause you get lighter the more it gets dark. I'm gonna give you my heart. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. Cause in the sky full of stars, I think I see you. When you try your best but you don't succeed. When you get what you want but not what you need. When you feel so tired but you can't sleep. Stuck in reverse. And the tears come streaming down your face. When you lose something you can't replace. When you love someone but it goes to waste. Could it be worse? Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. And high up above or down below, when you're too in love to let it go. But if you never try, you'll never know just what you were. Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. Tears stream down your face when you lose something you cannot replace. Tears stream down your face, and tears stream down your face. I promise you I will learn from your mistakes. Tears stream down your face, and lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. were lines that I couldn't change, and I was lost, oh yeah, oh yeah. Somebody ran away, saying fast as I can, I got to go, I got to go. Once upon a time we fell apart. You're holding in your hands the two halves of my heart. Oh, 어둠이 내
내겐 변했었지 길어진 그림자 속에서
And they said that we can't be together Because we come from different sides You are my universe And I just want to put you first You are my universe And you make my world light up inside My universe My universe My universe
나를 밝혀주는 건 너란 사랑으로 수놓아진 별 내 우주에 넌 다른 세상을 만들어주는 걸 너는 내 별이자 나의 호주니까 지금의 시련도 결국엔 잠시니까 너는 언제까지나 지금처럼 밝게만 빛나줘 우리는 너를 따라 이긴 밤을 수놓고 너와 함께 날아가 When I'm without you I'm crazy 자 어서 내 손을 잡아 We are made of each other baby
You are my universe And I just want to put you first You are my universe And you make the world light up inside My universe My universe My universe
The city hums like a broken wire Neon shadows burn my eyes I'm chasing echoes of a voice I lost Fading somewhere in the rising night The static in my blood again A fire I can't turn down I'm screaming just to feel alive But no one hears a sound I'll break the noise inside my head Before it drags me down So I'll break the noise inside my head Before it drags me down The static in my blood again A fire I can't turn down I'm screaming just to feel alive But no one hears a sound I'll break the noise inside my head Before it drags me down So I'll break the noise inside my head Before it drags me down We were running through the the storm like rebels, hand in hand with nothing planned. But promises fade like dusty vinyl, skipping over dreams we never had. These fragments of tomorrow are falling from my hands. I try to piece them back together, but they're slipping through this stand. We were never built for forever, just a moment we couldn't stand. These fragments of tomorrow are falling from my hands. I try to piece them back together, but they're slipping through the sand. We were never built for forever, just a moment we couldn't stand. These fragments of tomorrow are falling from my hands. I try to piece them back together, but they're slipping through the sand. These fragments of tomorrow are falling from my hands. I try to piece them back together, but they're slipping through the A cold pavement under my boots again, walking circles around the past. Every memory hits like thunder, but the quiet never lasts. Under hollow streetlights I break apart, searching for the pieces of my heart. I'm louder than the silence in my mind, but still too lost to find. Under hollow streetlights
standing underneath the restless moon, wishing time would move slower, but every second cuts like silver, a razor light across my shoulder. Under the razor light sky, I plead my truth. No more hiding what I feel for you. The night won't save us, but I'll still try to find a fire.
you.